So the other day I had to hand my ID to the cashier, then they looked at this picture, and then they looked up at me, and they went, "Someone got a haircut." Oh.
Para todos aquellos que no me conozcáis, me llamo Ander y soy un chico trans. Hace menos de 2 meses que me operé de mastectomía y no he sido tan feliz en toda mi vida.
Hey, we got the accent China. Shout with me today from West 10. Alright, number 1, we got Bean. Number 2, we got Heat. Number 3, we got It. Number 4.
I can't take it off. I can't take it off. Like, take it off. I can't. Take it off. I can't take it off. Like, take it off. I can't.
I got gendered correctly for the first time by a stranger in public today. Just so happened to be a little year 7 kid who came up to me and was like, "Hey big man, I'm lost. Where's the maths classroom?" And like most people, I don't like having to talk to year 7, so I just sort of gave him a dirty look and pointed him in the general direction. And so he turns to his friend and goes, "He's looking at me funny, but I think it's this way." And I cannot tell you the amount of gender euphoria that gave me. Kind of embarrassing, but I'll take it. If a year 7 thinks I'm a big man, who am I to argue?
So because of the pandemic, a lot of my family, who's all cis and straight, has not seen me since I have cut my hair and came out as trans. And if they have seen me, it was probably once before Corona started and they all forgot. So now I have to be that awkward gay, queer, trans cousin who has to show up at the family event wearing the gayest outfit, and everyone's gonna be staring at me and deadnaming me and misgendering me. But hey, you know what? It just be that way sometimes. So I put on a really gay ass outfit and I'ma just head there. Let's see how it goes.
Mom, I love you, but God, you need therapy. I try to talk to you, but you never listen to me. You shut down out of nowhere and offer us no clarity. You yell and scream for no reason and you take no responsibility. Mom, I love you, but God, I wish you'd get some help. My Google search history says, how do I escape this hell? You don't know that you have a problem, but you can ask anybody else. They'll tell you that you've got some issues and you should seriously learn to check yourself.
I hate everyone! Deadname? Is Deadname here? Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Grayson, isn't it? I'll make a note. Yeah, it's no problem, thanks. Yes? Oh, are you, are you, you, yep.
Oh my god, ooh, that's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. We are best friends now. Do you want to see my gay beans that I drew on my iPad?
Would you ever be willing to date a trans guy? Is he funny? He's a trans man. Like, he used to be a girl. And he's a boy now, so is he funny? Because I don't want to have to carry all the humor. He's a trans man. Like, he used to have a vagina. And he's a guy now, so can he land a punchline? He's not a he. You keep saying he. Are you trying to tell a joke right now? I'm just trying to find out if you would date a trans guy. And I'm just trying to figure out, do I have to listen to "that's what she said" jokes all the time? I don't think you're understanding my question. Well, my question is still unanswered. Do his jokes slap? He makes comedy videos for TikTok. Yeah, probably. Dated 100 shitty comedians. What's one more?
Here are some changes I experienced on my first year on T. To specify, I went with the gel form, which is applied daily on the top of your shoulders. Again, these are my personal experiences and results. My voice went from a soft high-pitched sound like a shy Pikachu to a nasally mid-tone voice like meow. That's right. Pimples appeared not only on my face, but on my chest, shoulder and back. The face squared out ever so slightly. Nose looked wider. Eyebrows looked darker. Mustache was barely noticeable after 3 weeks of growing. But hair grew in other places like my legs and private area. It went down to my thighs and up a happy trail to my belly. Yes, even in between the unfortunate cracks. I also felt stronger, like I was able to do a pull-up without working out. Lastly, chest size decreased slightly from fat distribution, and libido skyrocketed from 0 to 100. And there was a little bit of bottom growth. That's all the noticeable changes I had in the first year.
I started my transition about 5 years ago. Here are some of the social changes I've noticed. People don't talk over me. People listen to me. I'm funnier for absolutely no reason. I have been hit on as a woman and as a man, and I can tell you that men respect other men more than they respect other women. I dated a woman who had 2 kids, and at the start of her relationship, she said, "You know, I have never once been afraid to leave you alone with my kids." Think about that. I've been in social settings where I've felt comfortable enough to tell a group of women that I'm trans, and I watch them all visibly relax. When I pass women in the hall and I make eye contact with them, I notice they always look down because God forbid you make eye contact with a man for too long and they get the wrong idea. I'm no longer verbally abused when I play video games online. Men, just fucking do better. Also, side note, gay men, please stop demonizing vaginas.
So I'm a trans man, right? And it doesn't really come up in conversation except when I try to buy alcohol, because even though I'm a 6 foot tall guy with a very deep voice, my driver's license is a woman. Here's my ID for reference. So usually when I hand the person the ID, they do this little dance with their eyes where they look at the ID, then they look at me, and they're like, these are 2 completely different people, and they give me that weird look. And then I have to explain, like, oh, I'm trans, and that's how I, explain why it's a woman and I'm a dude. But one of my favorite instances was this one time I was going in, I put the beer on the counter, he was like, "Can I see your ID?" I give it to him, he does the eye thing, and then he says, "Huh, stole your older sister's ID, huh?" So at this point I'm freaking out and I'm getting ready to explain, hey, that actually is me. But before I can say anything, he rings me up and then says, "Have a good day, man." And I'm just like, what? Did you just call me out for having a fake ID and then just sell it to me anyway?